I've got a conviction to share that's been placed on my heart. And if I'm going to be honest, I don't quite know where to start. I look at our country and I see the current state that we're in. And I'm overcome by this feeling that we can't possibly win. You see, our country had its problems well before this election. And I'm afraid that we're in need of some serious introspection because we have this belief that a vote could solve all our disputes. As if our elected officials have ever truly gotten to the root. You see, I'm looking at both sides, the red and the blue. Why are we looking at the other saying, man, screw you? Because when I look in the mirror, all I see is my saddened reflection. As I hear the latest news of our country's impending direction. The divide of the united seems to be burrowing deeper and deeper. Each side believing that the other is headed straight for the Grim Reaper, but with the divide so evident, how could either side be the answer? This division among us will inevitably prove to be the real cancer. We're a society of individuals that are fueled by our passions, each of us standing on a platform that we believe represents compassion, but the platforms are so different. So which one is right? Every soul actively believing that their argument's airtight. Saying what I believe is true, so nothing else matters. Ignoring the data present around us as we watch the world shatter, we choose what we desire to be true, and then we fill in the gaps. Constructing beliefs on an emotional basis, completely disregarding the facts. And the thing that I hear most is that love will conquer all. And I wholeheartedly agree, but very few seem to be answering the call because people speak about love as if they actually live it out. When the convenience of love is what they're really all about. You see, this idea of love, I'm not totally sure we comprehend it. And not only that, we too often fail to extend it through the rioting, the marching, and the hate from both sides. Can we not see that we are only contributing to the divide? I understand that you want to stand up for what you believe, but what is the hate that you are spewing helping us achieve? Because you see, the very thing that allows this country to be so great is the same thing that gives you the opportunity to speak so much hate. But with that ability comes the chance to stand out from the rest. You can use that freedom to make others feel blessed because the change we all speak of, it doesn't start from the top. It begins in the individual, hidden in the backdrop. You see, change begins in the margins. It's not a top-down type of thing. What I'm saying is change begins with you. And I know that may sting, but we must quit looking around for someone else to spark up a movement. We must rise to the occasion if we expect to ever see improvement. And I'm not talking about rioting in the streets because you didn't get your heart's desire. I'm talking about extending a hand to your neighbor and letting that spark a fire. Being a vehicle for the love that we all speak about. Being an anomaly among the ordinary and leaving no doubt. Because there's all this talk about love and there's all this talk about peace. All this talk about unity, how we want to see hate decrease, and I'm sick of looking around waiting for someone else to live it out. Because there's a calling on your life, so quit being a sellout. You see, Dr. King, he had a dream, but he walked the walk. Too many people screaming change, but only talking the talk. Start living with a passion that is so rare and unseen. Quit standing on the political platform that is your computer screen. Because the problem is you, and the problem is me. And understanding that is an essential key. And now, I'm not so naive to believe that we're all going to agree. Nor do I think we should because our differences make us unique, but let us not buy into the lie that disagreement equals hate. Because love is so much more than a feeling. It can be an unbearable weight. But it's a burden worth bearing for the greater good of others. Don't let the happenings around you allow that flame to be smothered because I really do believe that love will conquer all. But true love invests in the soul and is in it for the long haul. And the time is now for you to start spreading the joy. It begins in your everyday life, whether you're a man, woman, girl, or boy. Because to change the world is to change one life at a time. And I promise if you invest in that, you'll see light start to shine. So please, step down from your soapbox. We don't need to hear the hate. And start investing in those around you. And we will truly make America great.